Now at Windsor Palace this morning, still no comment yet from the royal family following Oprah's exclusive and dramatic interview with Meghan and Harry.
So we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title.
Oprah's interview with the couple was packed with revelations detailing their royal life and why they gave it all up. Oprah Winfrey joins CBS this morning, coming up at 7. But right now, Gayle King joins us live from New York. And Gayle, there is so much to unpack and talk about from that 2-hour interview with Oprah, Meghan, and Harry. But was there one thing that stood out to you?
Lynn, did you pick your jaw up off of the floor? I mean, I stopped counting about 6 or 7. There was just one bombshell after another. Normally, you know, it's exaggerated when people said bombshell, bombshell. This was truly, truly a bombshell on many different levels. I think, you know, the first one started 20-something minutes in when Meghan said that there were questions about what was going to be the color of the baby's skin. You could see that even Oprah was taken aback by that. And, you know, neither one of them would say who posed that question, but it is very revealing to see how the palace was thinking, that there were clearly some concerns about that. And then to hear that Meghan had suicidal thoughts was very upsetting, and also something that Oprah didn't know about. And I think it's important for people to see the stress and the tsunami of incoming of negativity that this couple has endured for the past couple of years, when finally they just said, we're going to speak up and we're going to tell our truth. And hopefully people will have some understanding about why they made the decisions that they did. The decision was not made lightly, I can tell you that.
Yeah, a long list of things, Gayle. And after seeing this interview, do you think Meghan and Harry will ever have a relationship with the royal family again?
Well, I mean, nobody knows the answer to that, but we all know this is Harry's family. You know, he made it very clear that he deeply cares about the Queen and cares about his father and his brother right now. He also admitted that there's some distance is a way that he put it. But ultimately, you know, this is someone, as he said, he and William have a very shared, and we all know, painful experience with the loss of their mother. So you would like to think that in time, maybe it could work out, but right now, it is very difficult. And I would imagine after they've seen the interview, it's going to be even more difficult to have some kind of reconciliation. My hope is that they'll see it and they'll hear it, and that they will reach out and say, let's sit down and talk about this. But that's not normally how it has worked in the past, so we shall see.
Yeah, and I think that's the key too, Gayle, talking about these things openly and being very candid and real about what everyone is feeling. And hopefully those family ties are strong enough to get past all of this stuff.
I hope so. I hope so. And there was good news, too, last night, Len, where we learned that the baby she's carrying is a baby girl. You know, they had the miscarriage in July. They have baby Archie. So to know that they have a daughter on the way is really exciting. And I know they're looking forward to their next chapter.
Yeah. Archie, about to have a little sister. All right, Gayle, thank you so much. We appreciate that insight. And you can watch Oprah Winfrey's exclusive interview with Gayle on CBS this morning, coming up at 7 o'clock.